If I'm a student of Kwame Nkrumah, so I love him. But for how long have you been a CPP member?
Oh, okay. I'm saying the kind man ninche with you.
Met you for Joso.
I'm say anope ubia ti say me baha. I'm say members nina. Send this any message on BT pa because that no muti. Your communicators are more opportunities are more CPP communicators are more can you ask them it was studio. Semi fa kwenye munchia mo na minda mwase. Enye stations china ne maye that opportunity. Ibi kra okoboko mumbi ebi ofili say CPP nye relevant. Be bude ma election bra sisia na nka say CPP awini. Wan hwe ya me okra CNN beba ho. Nti ye bo mabaso. Say de mo maye opportunity mo ye use mo platform advocating for the Convention People's Party.
Right.
Ubusa say me join CPP yaben.
Right.
Meka say me join CPP time I left band on political parties. Now me a PNC ni. Because
now you PNC.
Trying. Why? Because me feel say na Dr. Hilima. Nkwala na eti say yatuno.
Okay.
Na onu so na say be first person ya offer say extreme side away president. And na kama eti so say enimenu nsunye. Ena two no if ya kunwa no so by JJ rooms into some months
1981 asem na again
there be 70 make
at year 2 Dr. Hilaliman 79 na JJ Rollins edini be si so tamu awuje akunwa mu ma
enyo na de ne susu
in fact say yetuaba
into say 81
81 year 2 no
31st
December yeah
I say 79 maybe minim about to be na me
79 about to kwabna bi emianga sama about ayi Santiago this year
say na I was not eligible
right
cast a vote
your
that
vote
time.
Okay
Inti time am left ban on political parties no yet say bi mu titi party inti me de me hwehwe baby a liman wo inti me ko fa me party ka PNC
okay
inti PNC ni o mo 1992 no okay say 1992 yes omuye presidential no first nti omuye presidential no first na opposition that time no ye boycott parliamentary no and we say MPP for kra control stolen verdict nti ma opposition party then no yam participate nti ye ho sana ehun say na de na ye nyina ye Nkrumah busuafo PNC wo ho heritage wo ho NIP wo ho kwesi pra de no de na ye tintin de menkai din no nyina CPP for adinti na yen kambom na form one party nti nyina ebe for me PCP no that was almost started talks no 1995 later into almost shekena but some of the PNC no assign call back on to say bia omunpese omunjina
okay
omunye sa cinema that was before 1996 election. In 1996 one officer me drive from Asalan down.
Right.
From 1996 any me no kase me jina hoping team Emma party.
And now na acting chairman.
Me say from 1996 and I make from 1990 but actively from 1996 na party ni PCP na me come.
Okay.
Me na me was youth league. I was a deputy secretary to youth wing. E wo 1999 ye call congress. So I voted as a youth league member. Eja say o ye oyin kakra nti me be join the women's league 2002. But time when the position of organizer youth
time
organizer
Edmondele wo ho now we are part of the youth wing, is that correct?
Oh, Banda,
right.
Banda.
Okay.
Banda time. And San Abubakar time you're under youth. Deleba and me call women's league. But 2000 and no you call congress yen two abama women's organizer. Yen two abama youth organizer. Yen two abama national organizer. And one say you call congress new year. You wanna say oh nana we need me kama una we organizer. We una we women's organizer. Una we organizer. Inte drum pempenso bi ya ye pese yen jina position no You feel say one yeah I competitive ah ye bi.
Okay.
Because me kai pa 2003 Professor Lebe Winnie youth organizer no. Sorry. National chairman no. I supported a different person. Yes. Me supported different person. No, that time I me feel say nipa no me supporting na bet me a lead party no. That was in 2003. Into what we knew, see, Hajia is very good. I want to make her one of the deputy women's organizers. But I'm on for ampene because I say me support different candidates, no, or no, because me support Abubakar Alasan 99 2000 and Abubakar Alasan need the legend. I me support Abubakar Alasan. Abubakar Alasan we need, but I was still at the youth wing. Into me move it to women's wing. Now Professor Lele so we need election. That's sometimes Dr. Lele. Into one who said me very articulate was to one appoint me one of the deputies because that time women organizer we appointee. Into a man for CDB, you call Congress one support you into and on also one mommy appointment. Now one say be this positions in a be appointment. Boy, yen be into ye cho memo echo neck. Say sa 3 positions in any elective. Into a amendment 2006 into 2007 we contested women organizer and we win here.
O contested women organizer 2007
and we win here. Into me be seeking re-election in 2011.
Okay.
In same P course because we say na time na time ya ban kroma ba party no opese on chairmanship no. Na nipa say they didn't want say Samia nya chairperson. Ibrahim for prayers meeting say there be say and me say we me no me support Samia me support ya necessarily Lucy we organize a cry I don't really mind.
But Samia what is she around?
Can assembly do her ma.
You do okay, you be
Inte sana me Lucy me position as women's organizer but Samia won. Into my appointment as because we have the constitution of the Convention People's Party. Chairman Nobel recommended 2 ladies and 2 gentlemen for approval of the Central Committee, no members of the Central Committee.
Okay.
So my name was tabled, even though there was some resistance because she insisted, said, Debbie, this is a media past women's organizer. Well, experience of which me I share with her. So I was part of the Central Committee. And copy my time, I presumed a breaking away, until the woman organizer obey me position, a coy. The Central Committee assigned the position no mami in acting capacity. Okay. Me wa me acti ya among for crying him say me wouldn't say me my lose election because me to us we juma no ati say me na me organizer and son we ma me cry and na me ya into 2015 and I'm see pa say the mission CPP man na that time under my leadership women swing was very strong. Say pass some bit me for Congress are rejecting me. Why do I think I should represent them again? So let me take this bold decision to go for the first vice chairperson. And I starting a campaign. Even though there was stiff opposition because NIPA 7 contested for vice chairperson. Now there was an incumbent first vice. Until me come or no send or that no and now a say unya highest votes no be first, followed by the second, third, and yani patre. Yako sunyani, me 1 man because no bia or babya ni support base war. They say bia the more interested in flag bearership no. Omuna wo omunko form pese ni panunya chairman as general secretary as nkai. Kan aba no ewie no. Amount for crime me say omodo omuchi ne call because they had the shock of their life. Me na me first vice chairperson because my message was very you see Mr. T party me DVT my china ekwama party nyenne ma reject me as women's organizer e wo trade fair mandani michi amma party no I continue to serve the party and just say bia me pe position kwa na me work PPO there be inti and I make sign can show say if they elect me as the first vice chairperson, I'll be in the office 24/7 because as a certain bia obi a wonim CPP abakoso no with me I will avail him or herself at the office timba. Okay. Even though the general secretary was just the general secretary no akwantum winning the story, I don't have to repeat it. Intimidate office hall. Me ba 4 times, at times 5 times in a week. And I mean, say you. Lockdown the color came me ball gun, not that time me bribe, na me koe, na member office for about 1.5 months. It me who say now office no cry, and come me wa ha cry into me because the lockdown. Into CPP ni die. Me die.
Oh, yeah, chair. And they are acting chairman. What is the state of CPP now?
Oh,
do you think so? What they want?
Anka honey, ni wa me ye chire be me vima me diti ha.
No, not you. It shouldn't be about you.
And let me see.
CPP energy never.
CPP energy never hopa.
Oh,
you remember so ba ha wo
yes, me deputy communication officer.
Just 3 days ago, free in the constituency by because we are encouraging people to go and encourage people at the grassroots, no, because the party na meet na me oh. They say, I didn't know CPP there. Encouraging people, call constituency, build the structures there. Yeah, kakra. Who did nyame be? Because me confidence. Nyankopon ko body or born him. Anameboa. At this time of the year, no, anka ebeko Congress. But SMP.
Hajia CPP Kwame Nkrumah party. Obetina ekura wakambi. Kwame Nkrumah na G independence my as on mine. And I am a student of Kwame Nkrumah. I don't care whichever way people think. Though I belong to the New Patriot Party, but I still love Kwame Nkrumah.
Oh, same na dokra na or a CPP ni. Or do Kwame Nkrumah.
So my question is
see Kwame Nkrumah obi anti for 2 in MPP.
No, it's fine. I don't care. Me you're the type I don't care about what any other person thinks. At the end in a party to me my as or my freedom led by the first president of the republic, the darling boy Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah showboy. Now ono say party. Na ebesin there from the CPP year 1954, is that correct?
Debut 49.
1949. Tama na UGCC ewo ho. Kwame Nkrumah break here away better CPP. A movie all the way Edebeto first about 1951. I think there 2 about that time no reason. Onya more votes and all. CPP na attractive. Emma Ghana for any jehu. I don't know CPP meet kwa chisa.
Any day.
Bobona
Semi day doors. Because Emma obi interview me from UK, and let me tell one thing about said you would say no sana say sana Miss Smith.
Okay.
Me ya. Asem de o ka no kra na Nyankopon kra de wechi. Meti we me echi, I mean timi kro. Your problems be pray. Because party will be run just resources.
Okay.
Now, me who say there are corporate bodies which share almost support other political parties because we more hope say omoba ombanya ejuma bi ana contract. Sa nkropo so mun dani omuni nso hwe CPP kakra. Because nobody knows how the future looks like.
Also boy do boy no.
Me ye boy ho pa. Ye oga ye kasani nkrofo say omboa ye call to say bia de bia me di mo party no ye mfato. Ude hwe nipa omugu MPP.
Okay.
The Obechebi Lamtes, the Adudankwas, the Oforiat, which means omo history no UGCC.
Move up to UP.
Yeah, Obebusa saying yen so no ye. They now more bo some rented na many Nkrumah say omo he. Eso munsu se siano pass if they really benefited from Kwame Nkrumah. Domunya scholarships, domu koye then Russia ninki ka ene nyina no. Se brede se party a independent map Ghana a CPP and a Kwame Nkrumah so party and a yes and a Kwame Nkrumah gave people opportunity. Sa opportunity Nkrumah no more opportunity no omo hin to save the party. Ye de nkwala. Why? Me all the gbedemas, the boatios, the producers, the papa and naughty as a friend of Santestan or cry, a kuchuba queen, na, nyina, hin. One of them mentioned DCC and a face and I see DC crocra or Nanticra salutun na yesia, if you are DC position and next strong to say Kwame Nkrumah time. Hin. Because you pin there some of them bush your phone, more party.
Okay, that brings the questions. Offer party to say NPP. Almost a tradition, a UP tradition, which dates back to even UGCC. Now people are of the views. CPP edino. Biana wata mumadi di ma area kwechere. Entimi attract people anymore. That can be a tradition, said UP tradition, CPP tradition. But now you come in with a different approach and a different name. Because now all the factions within the CPP, the PPP, the PNC, CPP, the whatever, problem. Is that correct?
No, CPP, they not no problem with the name.
Dr. Papa Kwasindu?
There be no only problem with the name. He had issues with maybe he wanted to form a party. That I can tell you in confidence, because me obet me phone in kwa old mean deny idea maker. His aim was to form a party. And one but PNC they obet me can be a PNC Dino anything. Now share history now. Say I started with CPP. You started from 1992. Now you use CPP.
Okay.
It was 2000. They called G's Sardine. They called court. Nibi and AGs. Now sometimes PNC can no more Sardine. One of them mention. Fine.
Why
enough.
PNC? Why CPP?
Why fine? Say a biomo feel say a dino na ha one adding to a dino ha.
Okay.
One with the mission because still one good reasons. Na say bia ubeka say bia CPP dino say siano enye na ubetimi aka say na me papa we CPP ni be anka sense dino ko bia ABC a bia ube comfortable. Then you're not proud of your tradition. When you're proud of tradition, the
MPP is proud of their tradition, but they don't use UP.
Maybe they have their reasons.
You can't do same. You can't do research.
They have. We can change it. There's nothing like. There's nothing wrong with changing the name.
The bone of contention between the CPP and the PNC has been the name. Do you agree?
Not at all.
Largely.
Kube. Tell my former PCP, all political parties, we had Kube, we had Abe, and the Akoko
standing on the Abe
inside. Do you know why?
Okay.
Because Abe, I win the election da. Ko I win the election da. So you marry, that's simple. We can still go like that. Because why they use to Abe no win the election? Enyalima. When they used to Akoko win the election, so bone of contention, me me feel it, because one, I was talking to one person. I don't want to mention his name. Even now, he's not even active in all the two parties. I see me, Hajia, you want us to unite and be stronger. Me, I want to be my small fish, my big fish in my small river. That is some people's thinking.
You want to be big fish in a small river.
And then Busano say, the title cry doctor, but I can't add the rest of the name because it's not fair. Oh, there be. And I'm saying, inti sana ibinumu ebin. Na media TVP time na mi ho. Inti di kra na wo CPP dinya nipa empese ombe associate omo software there.
What to an amount to understand, because now your vision is to be able to mobilize a force for the CPP to become a force to reckon with whenever we go to the polls. Is that correct?
Yes, very.
What to an amount? What tries to understanding what is the problem with people when it comes to CPP and why they are not joining? What is amount?
Not joining, but people are saying, oh. You people, munye serious, akanamo organize. Then I ask myself, me nim kroma, making kind books na meeting kumase, and me sebi, me it mada. Time na omuti kumase, and papa no more omukun part of independent. Na mo person omunji independent. Or chairman said you to pelting stones and other at the Zongo community in Kenya. Me uncle Alaji AB Nati, obi nidi in Ghana history. This say Babeka say we need CPP ni papa na because me kaita my class 3 reading book on only coming from na front page. That's my father's elder brother. Into ono mami ebita mami swanu achamponta be bi obeko bi odin beko. Omo be union government be bi ombeko bi a omo kire me point ma meka kra. Let me tell me a politician. Na first no my point be I can remember the first because time me so intimate kind you see the condemning political parties say or my see union government, yes, countrymen experience, they say, is the best policy. We've all seen how political parties have divided the country. So they were condemning political parties. And I read the point when the Chairperson came and St. John's Park.
Right.
Inti no CPP no se me na me nim nkruma na eno se me hu se me gu obolga no me de commit factory I see nkruma na si ye de rice mill see nkruma na si ye de factory I see nkruma inti me see nkruma no ende no ya de pa inti green up no nyina na nkruma e wo mtim inti na manko bia tema yo form party in 1992 say anka say minko party bia e beka bia a new party bia MPP ana NDC ana say I start with party representing Nkrumah, that was Lima inti de mefa wo fide asre obia obusa say I want to na me contesting national chairman and leader. I don't really care submit me akobu kutodwe apa omwacho omombrafie because obi fie nti se ofie o ti se nsuo to ene nyame mpengu ofie ni Happy FM ne se BBC ne se bia because crack bia ba eliki wanya ba bia kote. You should make conscious effort to fix your own house because if you ni fie ofie utimu dia obi ntimi mbepamo but obi baby ukọ obi ntimi bosa se obadan ana meboa ene se mame nko se bia me dwane MPP ana se NDC me beye bibi ko be hu obi be busa me say me ba Daben ana me boa
right
nti no yensiesie fie no achia na emu ye me wo confidence say ye kanye hu boma ye betimi aye bibi because people are crying for third force but who because a third force no yemba with honesty and sincerity enye say bia obi mu tete ho na o masane o me say ye pese ye nyina ye nka bom na ade ye ya no ho omo nka ni nyina age say bia election ya na bia some few months to the election year. It may feel say 2020 what is our target? A DNPSA now working towards 2024 because after 2024 no say me nyasa energy way.
You remember the vision for 2024 and 2020 but I mean question Hajia Hamdatu Ibrahim Tamwa Samia and Nkrumah back to the scene.
Sir.
It breathed in a new energy.
Sure.
Especially Nkrumah say, oh, Kwame Nkrumah, very beautiful lady, intelligent. Or the new energy be by you be looking at her, so at least go bet me take CPP. And they call another level. And then see
what was that same we
but also in common paper to paper and what's what maybe I can't say it here.
Me see. Subhanallah. Chiriwa manu.
Alhamdulillah. You better common say it.
Men chatro because e bi obi tia e be twiku na bia me see or me contesti. O be ka say me kan we nti won to mame a or lema won to mame. No krend de. E gina fakon. Ntro de ebe call round sa to say bia se bi tafrache o see baby ni pe wu ko no wo mpese won ko
no it's fine
na ma betena ha atwatro I won't do it o see e ba ne sen woni o kan say Samia ban wo di e bi e ba
a new energy. I loved her
and yes say ono no because of what she represents.
Okay.
Ne papa mina minim no baby we did meeting din keke tema ne papa we na me to nyon wo airport e receive body no ara mintimi nkanya me kan wo airport because me timu say into buy no ye nyina agi no abo 2007 ba so ko jina Jomoro na misuro
arin
me ka chan say hey ni mo Ghana misuro twen kakra no chem so betimi aye intimi ma na satan na bi won organizer man be a friend of Bembewo and or call Jomoro for 1 week for the comprehensive report brand say Hajia Samia can win Jomoro and I say wow nyame chadens was we need Jomoro no from Jomoro no be maso person jina chairman
and then money free or if he was the MP and doing well then money free or
there be no MP but still were chairman of the party.
That is what he wanted to do.
Yes.
No, but so MP at the same time.
Chairman, no, 2011 no.
Okay.
And 2012 olusu
Jomoro.
seat no. Olusu seat no.
And then the man Lusu.
Ntina yenyina anka yenima ananka oka Jomoro ebia wanhwe ya anka ye seat because utumi say yenye seat ono nkwa na okita seat maye na Ghana hanso be ento ato ade agise wo seat ba kokora utimi kasa because at times uti studio no aja na dem ye ni seat kora opal ya into 2011 no lose so many factors because we share her position in parliament on the work canadrin say ebia this is the position of the party on or representing Nkikaye. Let me say it did not go down well with people because ultimately say nipa kasani you see waja you people you are either for or against. If you are in between no you will be cleared. Me kai pa penyin bitimi catch me say anyway when she lost the 2011 no but still now we chairman kopim 2015
okay
inti anka ye binmu de anka pese o maintain chairman pa but obiani na adwen ena meti we wonye nchemi onim ni ambition for venturing into politics into nka say ma wonjina but me catch and say anka won consolidating the grip of the party by maintaining the chairmanship but one team
and free chairmanship
or prefer
flag bearer of CPP.
Yes, 20.
At that time, 2016.
2016.
Only one call here, Dr. Sakara.
No, there be only Ivo Kobna Green.
Ivo, okay.
And Joe Japan.
Okay.
Bratakiti. No, we are 4.
And Ivo Kobna Green Street, we will come to Ivo Kobna Green Street and a year moving forward. How the CPP is going to do what any petty. Now, Ufobit said Dr. Abu Sakara. Walidi Moda. Superb guy, superb, fantastic man.
Yes.
Brilliant human being per every level. So I bet him nenako. Ufobit said Dr. Papa Kwesiendu.
Sure.
Has he led you before?
Sure.
Brilliant person,
that was 2008. That was
2008, superb human being, per every level. Obetim de nato no. Obi to say Ivo Kobna Green Street. Na obia babelidi SCPP. The true Abetia, and then he breaks away from the party to go for another political party. What's the problem?
Because
Dr. Sakara. It's a break away, you know.
And the only because I don't speak for him. I can't.
Is there something within the CPP? I'm not here penny for every day anymore.
Oh, I mean, again, I am your CPP. Badminton was CPP. And I am your CPP. From 1990s for office, again, I am. Again, the assembly I am found to me. But any omo na me feel. Me the larger picture, the party na me.
But they have following. They are strong. You need them on board.
I'm not saying we don't need them. I didn't say we don't need. But who said Obiti said Papa Kusinduma? Na me no what PCP ya copy me. Meet me a catch on so a bin one so Abba you see CPP as springboard for them to get to wherever they are, and I stand by that.
Papa Kusindum ka
partially. Because only the Oba first, no person on your chairman in 1996 to contest Banda. Ebino nim history way. Obino nim history way. Into no somebody like me fell in love with him because not all time for mebunu.
Okay.
Upa busa magas.
Yebe mebunu.
Sa uni magas. Uni magas.
Wano.
Egbe febo.
Egbe febo. Okay.
No he was gone. Busanu. You call Papa Kusindum wa obeshia ye will be meeting with us to say oni obia ndaje me kapa penyimbi ebe twen no na menim magas ni abas ni ye meeting with that time youth league ye pie na papa no say eh intimo na mo shawa Kwesi Fimi, which means he had time for us on the mission.
Right.
So he was part of the PCPR Kopim time of a pre flag bearership on the mission.
Right.
But for taking wrong decision.
Dr. Papa question to taking wrong decision.
For breaking away from the CPP. Because CPP no because me no obi entimi say me see me agya CPP I mean ka say na nti na me gya you ana obi na ye mbibi na me gya e bia me ankasa na me untimi ka say ana me ka say oh we are ye me see nti me gya ana e bia me candidate a me person on winning chairmanship ana first vice ana general secretary anyenti nti me gya wo de me kana say because me no
etu jiri excuse no the man here man break here we no na en hold water
omunyina domo kono nya
omunyina Dr. Saka baba kwasi ndum
omunyina
and mu CPP one of most strong person pa ana ono eche ho emamo eye owura chairman Wasimu Blay and they were chairman of the New Patriotic Party and then they see
minimo
and go for CPP na kwa bibiti asa mo de CPP party no aye cargo car ana motena mu kɔ busudwam mudu dwani mu ababi ambeduru bia na masi na mokɔ in fact Aruk Temase mo pese mo ye NEC and MPP agenda na mo shada aka se ye nkroma sada be ya mo benya eye tumidie bi na mo de akoma nimu a dura be ne ye acceptable
enti ye na edi Blake ko MPP ana.
Is that the reason people join CPP?
This one day I don't get it.
I jump but you get it. Enkomo aye di npese wa ni no bia hunu de ko ne de ba.
Me wa mo pa. Eh, ka me trotro.
Eso timi wa ni hunu ba bia ko. Eje kro ni anwa ni aye timi hunu.
I didn't say Blay a matured person. Omobusa no say your friend say o say ono de na MPP on ekuma mu. Ana me boa. And na ukai say ye koye great alliance no. Most of the people no omo seat no. In fact, to say Blay onya seat first. Say Great Alliance into MPP and contest ho. Second time I MPP and contest ho. Third time I NDC MPP and contest ho. Oko fourth one na NDC for no year den. Omo two no. Nti
Chairman Blay na o ye MPP ni no shada be join CPP is that correct?
Because unto the make an say na a Great Alliance. 1996 wouldn't say a Great Alliance.
Right, I understand that.
Inti Kojama say o we ni e valojura. Say a valojura mo say bibisa. Ena Freddie Blay we ni a how do you call it? Elembele
constituency.
Ena Mion was won by one of our guys, Alabira.
Okay.
Ena Abaka o we ni kwesiminti. Akanipa ba ko mi refi. Enya 5-6 in 1996. A Great Alliance with the MPP. But 2000, ye ko no, ye konya seat ba ko pe. Na eye Blay.
Which is Freddie Blay.
Freddie Blay. Ye ko 2004. Ye nya 3. Freddie Blay. Kwesindu ena Kojama, late Kojama.
Okay.
Ye ko 2008. Na that time no. Papa Kwesindu flag bearer of the president idi. Into one contest, Nico Nubiu, and a Fred Blay contest, and a ho. Did he win, or that was when he lost? It seems no, he won. 2008. It was only Samia, so he lost rather.
He lost, and Samia was the only member of parliament
yes,
for CPP.
Samia was the only member of parliament. I won't say the idea no.
Right.
Samia now we're MPP now. That I cannot.
Wouldn't even team. It's also uses also use CPP as a springboard. Just as Papa was saying, do me use CPP as a springboard.
I told him that because Tama we need seat ewo Elembleno. Oko celebrating the 1 year. We didn't chiko esiama. Eko buano ejuma okoye ho nyina. Party a we tuma pulling me. Inti me obi ntimi nka nche so we bufu nti anai bia CPP for nya omo because the ebubo omo din nyina no some ye petitru power party no mo enye ye na ye twantwampian
they have followed Papa Kwasindum Chairman Blay Dr. Sakara
but omo
I for Green Street
omo following
okay
and come dina content kwa and come nisa following
CPP na omo following
that is
Ubaba here acting chairman what to an say you will try talk to these people to come back to the party
oh ebinu mu dia mo so omo pamunyi CPP
have you spoken to them
I spoke with to be honest.
Benjamin said nipa or car say he want to be a bitch in the small river no. Dr. Sakara, is that correct?
Mpacho Debbie.
Enyo no.
Debbie. Enyo.
I vocabna Green Street.
Dr. Sakara mba party no.
No ma party no. I vocabna Green Street in the dim when they call 2016 elections. Only more relationship senator. Good. Is he still going to lead?
That one I can't tell.
Is he going to put himself up for Sobe Lady CPP?
Meaning say what picky form.
What picky form Sobe Lady CPP?
Meaning say what picky form.
CPP, you to know when you're attractive to the youth. Do you agree?
We are.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you attractive to the youth?
Personal. Na we are among for freely say we're not attracted to the youth because we don't send them out to represent us on TV, radio, ninkekaye.
Okay.
Benjamin Siambraha.
Benjamin Siambaha.
You remember Wambaha.
Another fantastic guy.
Oh, you are even answering all the way. I see. I mean, young people. If you go to the regions, your frontliners. They say the PP about may God forbid COVID-19. Your frontliners is here. No, youth. If you go Upper East, you see Ben, Elvis, Yusuf, Omunyina leading the crusade in the Convention People's Party in the Upper East region. Uba Northern region, Hafiz, Hamza, Omunyina Moazu, Omunyina, Omuye, Omukasama CPP, Hajia Munira, Abib, Omunyina.
CPP, you are lucky. I feel old is everybody, you know. You have so many vibrant people within the media. It's a Kwame Sefaka. He says he's a CPP man. Ufobitsa Kwakubakon CPP. Is that correct? Ufobitsa Kwasipra CPP. How come you have all these fantastic guys in the media, but he seems not to make impact?
This year, someone declare for CPP. Probably someone in a campaign. CPP.
Ada omunya campaign CPP.
Monsieur so omumbra open to say see uti radio so say me CPP ni. You don't end it there. Meaning say for a fact say Kokubako like this, he's helping the youth of the CPP. Members of parliament say Bajina, he prints material, posters and resources for them.
For the CPP.
Meaning from 19.
But I don't know about radio so no campaign my MPP. So how is that going to?
One day say on the nothing. But me see.
Okay.
Members of parliament say ya waka will see and conudie and kobesu say yem building a parliamentary from 1990.
And have you considered that?
Wow,
some when that is
the problem. Wow, to say 2016 we filled 220 candidates. Now we share results no so e buy no a nese bia anka kumbungu the only sita ye wono resources no ye di 1/8 echo ba would have maintained the seat.
Akamutimi koje here.
Yes, okay, this seat no. Into this time round yen konosa.
This time are you going to file for a year presidential?
Yen konos.
More konos.
Listen to me very well.
Meet you over.
Man can say yen fill the presidential. But we won't go wholesale to say fill this so many parliamentarians. Yeah. When Tika party to yama each candidate 10,000. 10,000 times 220 candidates.
10,000 times 220. That's a lot of money.
That is it.
It's someone in the committee media call one special place. I call
identify 2-3 cra.
Fight hard.
Fight hard.
And you're 2-3.
Yeah, the Omopa mom. Honey cry mom honey. Yen daho. Yen did the new. To set them my cock by election. Me, Samia, Akonfra, Abu Sakara. Anyway. Yenina your constituency ho anopa ye sorry tamalne se pesinum breakfast pe yen sign back to tamise beda all the communities we say ye faha na ye faha into sa energy no kay this to kumbongo again anka maintain that seat no into in fact es yen kanokre na Ghana for and take ye serious say yentimi wini 100 C's. Saying a bit me away. Constituencies Ben likely say a bit me away.
Target 5.
Then I target.
Have you done research to see the constituencies?
Have you? I can put it on there now.
You won't put it on there. No, you won't put your strategy there.
Down to the constituencies that we think we can win.
One of the brilliant chaps you have within the CPP, James Kwabena Bomfe.
Fantastic
Kabila.
Guy.
Very fantastic guy. Sure. He is very brainy, very intelligent.
Okostande
Kintampo Amfa. Adentia.
Oh, when him said this is the first time I watch an.
Will you allow him go again?
And you say, will you, if he wants to contest again, na me war resources are me kwa anapa numerate because meaning his capabilities.
James Kobana
Need somebody like that in Parliament.
Yes, very brainy.
Very.
Yeah, I know him.
Researcher.
He's my brother.
Or card ya. Odi echini na so kwa one here only big glass. He's a student of history. And what ejuma no so awo ye na ase.
Okay.
We have so many people in the party, male, female, omukama CPP. Ewo TV, radio, any nkekaye. But ebinom so wa they are working at the background. They say biade other information be omoko Nima market, omoko Malata market. What are people talking about saying about CPP nkekaye? Ebinom wo hokra mutimi chichire omoduku. Omo na market keke just to see what people will see. Because hey, me a CPP new, no mommy a CPP no. Because my CPP mommy is CPP. Then come to CPP. Because who got to Abama party be? Who say we a CPP me? Into the strategy going forward, no say all national leadership. They say na your constituency, adapt your constituencies.
Namu ye juma vigorously.
Me free kumbungu. This election, obi obejina ya. Me relocate to Kumbungu for 2 months prior to the election. Na ebia general secretary Kroma Ofrinu say Philista or yebenya win seat na obekọ vice chairman say sa yo
mona ba ko contest and I say obia obey ni
but ebia some of us if we want to come why not? If the me come na say me attracting more votes for the CPP, why not?
Is Hajia going to contest the 2020 election?
When we get to the whole
Hajia, are you going to contest the 2020
election? I'm contesting
election?
The chairmanship of Venture.
Are you going to contest parliamentary candidates of the CPP?
First thing first, I want to be the chair and lead the Convention People's Party. And I mean work hard enough, work hard.
Happy 98.9 Jumede ni pa wada be medido katechi kwa me free fa mensa mene eye Hajia Hamdatu Ibrahim awoye acting national chairman of the CPP national chairperson.
Is it Christian name ni Muslim name no woni me Dagomba name
kachere me
Charlton na woni manyane
Charlton na woni eti mene Hajia Charlton na woni Hamdatu Ibrahim ana etwetwe nkomo area me de gu Muslim name ni Christian name so eti I was still Charlton na woni
e family Lamisi na ya because CPP on from Obaya.
Okay, Lamisi, I think I'm more comfortable with Lamisi. Charlton na woni Lamisi.
Lami Dagomba
Lamisi.
Well, depending on where you are coming from. This upper is always a Lamisi.
Okay.
Sana to say Bulsa for Lamisi. But Obaya side Ami.
Lami. I'm reading messages abani bi also Mr. Youth President, CPP has nothing to blame on anybody. How can anybody join a party that only exists in books but nowhere to be found in practicality? We cannot join the party because the party is now divided into two, one for NPP and one for NDC. So the lady's argument has fallen flat. Kekeli Kuliche is the name. Kakali or fire or draw attention. Emancipation. Okay. Mamenko. Citizen Francis MPP Facebook. So please ask the lady for me. If I Hajia Hamdatu 20, let the name sink in. As part of the CPP agenda, we want the names to even sink in. Hajia Hamdatu, what does she make of those hardcore NDC element who hide behind CPP and Nkrumah to pursue their ill-intention agenda? Example abound. Any Citizen Francis, Citizen got to Bodinia, then we can have a conversation. Joe Mopoko first to see the CPP biggest challenge is they lack a united front. Tell Hajia leadership struggle is their biggest problem until they put their personal interest aside and chase that incessant spirit and ideology the CPP. I'm sure you want to say Nkrumah spirit, I guess. And the ideology the CPP will only remain as a party on paper, because the party has more or less become a political academy, which is only good at grooming. Jomo Pokwas Festus. Aja
Obemi.
Ose
Obemi.
Obemi. Aja ose CPP no just as a more personal interest supersedes that of the party, the ideology of Nkrumah. Do you agree with him? Not you as a person, but do you agree largely?
Yes, somehow.
Okay.
Because to say yɛhyɛ nkɔmɔ na so ne yɛka sɛ bi ade ɔmo agya CPP ne nkekae no anka to me no anka ɔmo the larger interest of the party, and I say they believe in the ideology of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, self-determination, self-reliance, Pan-Africanism. Let's say be a bit trouble in Sukra.
Stella, you won't be like Papa Gosindum who used it as a springboard.
So if it's anything at all, no, and say Nipan Kase because we are coming na ebia wajad, and everybody too has the right to decide. You cannot force a person say bia, and then they are grown-up people.
You can't force them to come and drink the water. Because, Rainbow Kaswaka Bibu, I say, had it been your show, I wouldn't have known that the CPP still exists. Please, advise Hajia to join the MPP because I like her courage and style of communication. Ghana needs her. Rainbow Kaswaka says CPP in there. Jack, the idea is over join the MPP. Never on. Hajia, why are you thinking about it?
About
joining the
Mepacho.
Who joined that?
Mepacho, if I'm a funk be say reggae, me jinama CPP as chairperson.
Francis
I can't send you a cry. Who's been more crying accusing me saying me MPP? You.
Na bibini.
Meaning Omo. There was a publication me say CPP supported the cancellation of PDS.
Oh, okay.
Because me at the beginning I was against the
sale of ECG
because it's one of our cardinal principles as Socialist Party, the Convention People's Party. And to say I see answer, I say yes to your force, but we shouldn't just leave it there, but we should go for to probe, maybe
and prosecute people.
Minister of Energy said there was fraud, so they should investigate it in the carbon.
And no much say aluta.
Oh, one of it me aluta. It me akoko be went me because me no tell me CPP no de omo aluta no monka ho. No money ho. Hwe. Me dem me oba wo ya.
Kwasi Pratt, for example, Citizen Brand said Kwasi Pratt use CPP the year in this agenda. Do you agree?
And almost Kwasi Pratt.
Okay. And another woman is good in history. The Lord will be with her. She will win Maxwell Golf City. And I did not buy Youth President. I'm really enjoying your show with Hajia. I wish her good luck for the local names. Mine is Ibrahim Sariki from Amasamai. Sariki title, yes. Where say I like her spirit. Thanks for the corrections, but I'm all lost. Okay, do I know her in person? I'd love to know her. I like her spirit. Jomo Pokwas first, Nadia no buy ye. Richfield Achu Anagli. So Jomo, I'll create the link. Why? We're a very brilliant guy. And I say, we have a MPP or CPP. Rich Achu Anagli from Medina across the CPP should have been the option after NDC and MPP. In fact, to me, it should have even been the first option. But Charlie, we are
getting there.
Okay, yeah. Maybe some questions. CPP can make it 2010. Trust me, any of fellas to Labo. I believe and wish they could make it, and I'm going to make sure they supported that cause. If only some represented. In fact, I have a Green Street. I like him. Bring it back. Bring him back, and I will support you guys any way possible I can. Good afternoon, boss. You have made radio attractive and keep it up. People are suffering because of the church. By hypocrites and the cowards towards the church is too much. Instead of knowing the truth to be free, they will compromise with fear of the church. Mustafa Lowa Menya Kubonadi and Obai. We see she has really spoken well. Hi Kwame, CPP is a very nice party, but the leadership is the problem. Okay, I don't know. I think I agree with you on that as well. But I don't know whether Hajia leadership will bring a change that we so much seek for. Everybody with CPP, Chinabosho must be commended. I mean, truth be him, and the youth of this country knows what really happened in those days. Suleiman Kwenze Chinabosom is doing well. Chinabosom is a CPP member. Hajia is a CPP member.
Mpacha be minimum CPP.
Minimum CPP.
Mpacha.
But he's championing the agenda of Nkrumah. Have you heard it?
Champion the showing factories that were built
by Kwame Nkrumah and saying about revamp.
But did you listen to him? Have you engaged him before? I
haven't engaged him. When I get him, I'm sure I will tear him apart.
Please.
Really?
Try. Not turning into the lion that is hard, but getting the tail. Into a can't about leadership.
Not turning into the lion that is hard, but getting the tail of the lion.
Into Sibiania, Adia, see Christopher, Nick, Yifwa, Nase, Pase, Usi, Ublive in Nkrumah, Part Bena. Nkrumah edi faundi ma Ghana anka the best unisearch rebusun person ombuga no about join CPP no anka be a flag bearership no contest here be say betimi ama no kwan because since last year and I said 2 years ago now started here because in the history of the CPP no e been about 6 months crime almost for form contest flag bearership because of the energy and nkekaya omode bai.
And they will decide to Mr. T Ghana Union Movement, but my say CPP. I want to come and join.
Did we start? They shouldn't compare us with Chirabosom for a reason. It's a church. Why not?
CPP. Okay.
But the oil they saw or you should to say Kwame Nkrumah achievement no. Into me a smart politician, I would rather go to CPP, which means CPP in a man. When you not a buy emission. Then I can say the Nipa church pickers. Does he really understand the core principles of Nkrumah? A question I say in Busa. One and Shanshan Biana Eden a good. And he didn't start as a political party. He already had a following in a church.
I know you church.
How many people are paying dues of 5 cedis a month? But
people don't see CPP as a third option. Until Ghanaians do, CPP can take over. Always brilliant journalism from Madina Mayo, journalism. I'm going to activism. Journalism. Nana, the woman is very good. Tell her that they should work hard and we will support them. And I tell Krabi question, Utua Bear na they are no buy the churches are breaking our family values and we need to start a movement to nip it in the bud. Smith, I want CPP card. Where can I get one? Smith, boy. Smith, what I just like the vim of the lady. How I wish they can challenge this MPP and this substitution. We have been practicing, but as always, the individual parochial interest of the leaders is the bane of the food movement.
Under the able leadership of Hajia Hamdatu, things will change.
Hajia, Nana Hajia is a very dynamic lady. The only party can help her is POV. Was it party with MPP? Hajia, Radi Yesu. I mean, come here, Wavake, new plan stations. Nana, tell Sister Hajia, he should stop wasting her time and come and to the right party, that is MPP. It seems the MPP loves you. MPP. The main cause of marriage breakdown is this so-called white men wedding procedures. Amos, I agree with you 100% in principle. The CPP's emblem now is the likes of Kokuba, Kwesi Pratt, Kabila Bumfe, and others who have their aprons tied to other parties. And here, Bismarck, Owusu, Latte, Ekuya, Permanent, What?
Kabila is my acting general secretary.
Acting general secretary. Nana, everybody, CPP cannot survive because many of them are hiding behind party to support either NEC or MPP, especially hypocrite journalists. And here, David, Lakeside Estate, nearby here. I'm not back to the studio. Now, you miss a question. It's like in Crawford Condo, some joining CPP. But the parochial interest, borrowing the words of some of the texters, parochial interest of the leadership. And ama eja omuntimi ema me joining. And the leadership, bringing all these people on board. Unity.
One of your sister station.
Okay.
Host Nubusambe say, yes, see, me and me acting chairman kra me ni vehicle a me dey ba edwuma.
Now what vehicle?
And I'm say I am pa. Or see what to say yanyanya vehicles na ewa hin. And I'm say me ma hu pickups mu but the omo kita no nyina omo say ye de ma omo personally.
Ye de ma omo as a people. One de ma omo.
Me ntimi hu. Ntimi kan
one kura bi.
Oh, say time I call rounds cry. You use to pick up snibby flag bearer with the chairman. You use to pick up snibby, but at the end of the no, Obia say any day. You and I were not there.
I vote na Green Street pickups in here any day.
Oh yes, or no there. Okita be.
Pickups is I want party branded pickups.
There be any party. Well, that is where the problem is. One of them channel. Be Obia Timiako can. To a group of people Mabwa. Intina meka already so say under the able leadership of Hajia Hamdatu no. Me massa no NC. Because bia won lead party a uti fie obi mfa nyoma mbe ma wo fie.
It will go in the
name of the party.
So you bring it to the party.
So we form party no. Me register in the name of the party. Inti me fa radio station no your announcement say ampa any logistics be any car bia I dey use for party activities. Me youth ni car.
And I'm asking you close your account to be, is that correct?
Close your account. Oh, my jammy documents will come on Camechro.
No, Yan, it's yes, Uncle for Chere could be accounts be the name of CPP.
And yet,
okay.
How can you see Obia feature?
Now your be account to be in the name of CPP Uncle for Iskagum, is that correct? Has there been any case like that?
No. That's misinformation.
Misinformation.
And do you want me to clarify?
Please clarify.
Sure. That account was pinned by myself and Kabila with the approval of the Central Committee of the party. Why? Because that case no cry court.
Okay.
So that's why I can't go into details, but I can explain to you because you've asked a question. Say be a member na me national chairman or kono. But hand over mama say me your three accounts, 2 year dormant, 1 year active. Active no say collapse bank. Technically, do we have an account?
You don't have an account.
Na say amount fast as some betwe sika go me mumu any Kabila mumu say won be come regional executive me receive issue say sisia me wu sisia sa sika no adana me busuafo de so why don't we open an account and put it so that the rest of the people who are yet to pay no should all pay their monies there? Is it a secret account?
There be.
So let's leave it there since the matter is in court. We are challenging whatever. So let's leave it there.
Are you going to bring all the leadership of the CPP
at times, because of this kind of accusation. Who introduced 4 years. Wait me about say obi court. Into me leadership no. We are going to change everything. Because now your constitution this is what the best 5 years and about national officer. But then say the Omoko review constitution we have to look at our constitution again because I say in good standing. Why a constituency executive da? Why a regional executive da? Obi owa wabe contest be MP parliamentary. Wabe secretary. And also chairman. And also women. One entimi NC or MPP and NDC. I say the panel track record in the party. I think that is what has brought us to this problem.
Mo party ni mo de ohun.
Oh papa. Me dey me pa.
Mo ba be join CPP a.
Oh me dey.
Ye tia me busa say mo dey say looks as if say CPP. Engofo na be join ni mo no nye mo mpese the CPP we need power. Na mo me looks as if they are able to use that as like you said springboard to do other things.
Me see etuatwa.
Engofo the Gigiska free other political parties.
Well, that one there.
I'm asking.
Yes, as a care. Say me cry me we cry accuse me. Yeah, accusing. But who share the constitution the lead financial to say be over to me a pesika resi a chairman and leader of party. Ne say ba na we am madam for. Na me be organizing me elections. Even ruling party and the party bia almost solicit for support.
Okay.
Na say ma support no a use the support no ma no for the purpose of we resist who they make us and that was exactly what we did. Yan fan ko hye ye mpase na say account mo ba na man san o nana Minister Minister na medi party. And not yes, sir. You were able to raise money. We will put it in an account in the name of Convention People's Party to run party affairs.
2020.
Nuh-uh. Oh, one who in the first place, no. He need ye. Obey me, say, how much did you can ask him? Or say, who preness a wook or ye, Obian, Wahina, Obiaran Sumoda. Me did ye. Things can change. Things can turn around for the Convention People's Party in a positive way. That's my belief. Me were confident, say, it to 2020 results no, a be different. Yem bosse she, and I say be ye need members of parliament. Say Yankopon she say, ye can't ye be no agena ye ticket so 2020 be the president of Ghana. Who knows? Bia anoma fly in the air fish or more which made an nipa beto abamai.
I don't believe in those. I believe in I don't believe practicality and reality. I understand you, but not CPP, sorry. Not CPP, but now you accuse some of us. Say my opportunity to NPP and NDC. Having a very deep conversation with some CPP members, which I told them, sir, it is not about Yema, MPP and NDC. For instance, if there is somebody like James Kobina Bumfe, necessarily seeking ideas from him, obviously I don't care about which political party he belongs to. That's it. Because of our knowledge, I will go and seek for it. And he has following. He has built himself over the years for it. I don't go to him because he's MPP. He has built himself over the years to be somebody who is a force to reckon with. Now, Hajia, there are so many people within the CPP strata, brilliant, energetic, having following, whom I believe will bring them on board. Inshallah, they will be able to help, be able to maximize the functions of the CPP. But so far, you people have not been able to do it.
No, but you know there was a...
I am a CPP member.
Let me a first vice chairperson. Somewhere, me, na ye papa Professor Delekodi hino Nando. To say be a kaka, driver meet wo. Unim say gears me a 5. Ebi a driver meet wo no train up to 3rd gear. Keke. You don't know to say be a ube fro papa which gear you should take. Who sunny people no. And in the middle of the road, no, you see driver no see or driving. Until I just say driver mate me no, to so it was a difficult thing. But it me all regional elections. Yeah. Within from May no to September yeah. And they share nyoma said March no ye be congresses ni na. I
have fallen in love with her courage. May God help her. And you we don't serious third force. That is why the two political parties are taking us for granted. Please tell a woman to re-strategize the party in order to attract members, because for me, it is not attractive at all. Robert, from Robert, now Joe, but Hajia, my research, more documented that whole. I documented na actually say, it's in a CPP nya attractive. Na ha mutachia ebebuam. Do you have anything like?
Oh yeah, we have.
Hajia, be honest with me.
Oh yeah, we have.
Can you share
why I said we have is that
Hajia, can you share a copy with me?
We are in collaboration with CDD and IDEC.
Okay.
Ye ni omo edi nkita ho. Omotimia visit some of the constituencies are say bia from 1992 no the vote trend no said the echo. We've gone to meet them yeni PNC for any nkikaye any sister party in Denmark nkikaye. Inti ye wo documenta say ye we are ye touch constituency wa na constituency we ye betimi aye den anya cease ewo ho. It is there. Why I'm saying we have a document and say there was a time at Nankasa ye commission one Michael Nunu to go round the regions. That's that time we were a representative of the Greater Accra or something, a UK branch and the CC. Document no ewo ho wo hwe said ye waba out of the blueprint no ankas from that time you follow kopem na one we anka and people have done research to say acting general secretary say well onim
James Kobra Mumfe
so which me aka show so kromwe ha ni ha this is what we can get uko to say kumbungu because kumbungu we built from 1992 kopim by election no by and we have a very strong following there. Just 2 weeks ago I went there. You know Mokokasai, what can we do to help? Who is going to represent us there come 2020? Yeah. Which Jomoro, you know Jomoro, that's where Samia contested.
Samia away.
Oh.
Meta contest you.
Obe contesting.
And then Kasa. What?
You am talking about you own. The issue is that people don't know what I'm doing there. Background. One of the mission. I'm touching base with so many people. I'm in people who are maybe friends to this person and a nipano see me madam for no. Me the form also. Maybe say be a broker piece and I say nipano ne nyonkasa. To say I dream pempen so be cross say empacho.
Etimacho mungo bacho.
Oh yeah, pacho.
Hajia po mucho no mumra. And I'm tell you this. Maybe too I want to see Nkrumah. Yes, I believe say Obia cannot be like Nkrumah. Omo mudi CPP and Nimuni like he says some of them use it as a springboard and it's a fact. You need to sometimes see it as it is and let's one.
Yes.
Me and you are Hajia, in as much as the leadership of CPP more parochial interest yet me more and relieve the ideologies of Kwame Nkrumah. More youth or more strong enough in your party to grow. I'll give you an example. There is this guy, Ernesto Yeboah, you know him. Hajia, you know him, no?
But me tell wasn't.
So ni Ernesto Yeboah.
Some question with the uncle.
Hajia, but you know Ernesto Yeboah.
He was my youth organizer.
Very brilliant chap.
In the same constituency.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Because he was a force to reckon with as well. Which I believe if we bring him on board, you could maximize your vote. Yeah, busa questions, you know, from all angles.
You see people don't count him.
Enti obelde. Ana mujana kwantifi.
Obi anja no.
Kwatwene bra. Adia kwatwene bra.
Obi no be kasa pa. Me ba no no.
Sir.
Empa.
You need him on board. He's a strong guy, a very intelligent guy. Said you can't say obey your friend say Benjamin. Maka chere bebre me say Benjamin sia is more say about MPP them you too sure because MPP party now acquire as a fraternity be me am party but they are more or less like a fraternity. And this Simuna Benjamin sia he qualifies to be a deputy minister because we're brilliant.
No, but I didn't know who can say be his party. No,
he's in CPP. He's going to come to power. I'm saying.
Who can one way and himself be anti-convincing Ben?
I'm saying, nobody should be able to touch and destroy Ben. CPP shouldn't destroy Ben. You should help him to grow.
He will not be destroyed.
Now, please bring Ernesto Yeboah back on board and help these young guys to grow. They will build the following, and the following will come and help CPP. I'm telling you, I want you to help us. You've identified some guys.
Very well.
Brilliant chaps.
Very well.
Come and help the cause of CPP.
Very well. Because they've been more class or more straight into other political parties. There's a question I ask them, it pricks their conscience. No, my ding. More jaya cry, I don't know, boy. Yeah, baby, I must start here. Yes, I'm a boy. Say be a make obi host nipa no na we CPP ni wa kwa me nim say CPP na ma no be ye ade nti bo CPP ma yebo
Debbie
pay your dues eno anu no
obaje by force.
Yeah, of course
Obaje you obaje dues by force kwasi brand the dues
otua
kwa kuba ko sutua
otua
kwa me sefa kan tua
sefa kan dey me check with Kabila because when you say sefa kan who sefa kan no ani Kabila Unisoni ne bokus ya tafre. Memusa.
And go first one way MPP near DC, but almost should say but you believe all these people are CPP members?
They be acquire say me come from the beginning say Kwekubako is on record. From 1996 Mehunu Gani parliamentary candidates are all supporting.
But why is he himself not contesting on the ticket of CPP?
You know, me abi ovano no. Boy youth or boy me in person no class me see.
Oh, obviously, I also need a CPP card. I'm at a big question. Before. First, not some more question, but then I'm not changing someone. Where you know, dear Matthew could be number. Ni I will use so.
Ni dino ni criminal of it's a central region.
Before
central region.
Yes.
I have to look at which constituency of fall under.
Abefo.
Ewutu Abefo.
What caused the downfall of CPP is their colors. Similar to NDC. Please ask her if she is on Facebook. I want to follow her. Hajia, are you on Facebook?
Yes.
What is the name? Hajia Hamdatu. Ibrahim.
Haruna.
Hajia Hamdatu. Hamdatu H-A-M.
Hajia no nka ho. Hamdatu Ibrahim.
Hamdatu Ibrahim Haruna. Ana Facebook ye. Obetimi akos fe. Also the CPP should rather align itself to a party who believes in their ideology and first fight for parliamentary seat in its stronghold and start from there. Bestmark Ousu Lateguapem. Almost say NDC is more or less a breakaway from. Ose?
Missy Enja Kanaminjaiti. Ye CPP4.
Okay.
A year in Pessamen Casa. Asambeno. Munjai ye pete with other political parties and into more number as party in attractive.
I'm not part. I'm only reading messages from.
Me, there's some me responding to Omono. Your parties are almost good ideas. One of them is say be we need political power crime. Just say more as no one call align from 1992 NCP for ni or NDC call Koya Alliance. It go see saying Akani your friend is saying President Rawlings. 1996 CPP ni MPP Koya Alliance. And then 4 seats, 5 seats. Since then no could talk. Mama build a party. Say benya 2 seats to 1 seat to 5 seats to ye dear my build a party. We believe in the ideology of Dr. Kroma because party me no more kanyana say NDC enko ebi more believe say believe in the idea of Kwame Nkrumah. I didn't never say be ideology the same. No. Obia ekitani de. We are socialists, Ibrahim is a social democrat. Me dem come me party, the Convention People's Party. And now said the youth no achi CPP no or didn't know the Benjamin Sia or didn't know a youth leader Tema West is doing very well. Or following social media so papa ninki kanya
Benjamin Sians, you're a great guy,
very fantastic guy.
One of my guys, I want you to bring him on board is who mentioned, so you bring him on board whether
Missy Papa Cosino Camina Camino Baba.
I told you on board I will become the vice presidential
candidate. The bridge between the young and the old. May I meet we? I'm bridge between the young and the old.
So bring them on board.
Everybody will come on board.
2020
everybody will come
so we are moving in
because you can put me on record in December
if you are to change the name of CPP, PNC, PPP and find another name where your tradition will be a CPP, would you do it?
That one doesn't lie with me.
But are you for such
it has to go through a process.
Are you for such a decision?
We have to go through a process. And you wouldn't say ACPP, even though your court to cry, about our your friend is saying.
Therefore, Hajia phone and
sorry. Silent, but I don't know why.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's sorry about that. It's for Mupam Chomon Fan Chemi. Wouldn't say Mentessa. ye hwede nyame beye na obia beba on board because say see about changing of name. When you say we are still fighting to get the properties of the CPP that was confiscated after the overthrow of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Truth and say Minister of Information here.
Minister of Information.
Here.
A dynamo team. Current Minister of Information.
Yes. CPP Japadi. Check the records. CPP Japadi.
Anna Diabu.
Oh, baby, police headquarters. Not police headquarters. I'm say, Rich. Who there? Listen, bebre.
CPP.
Yes. Sunyani woho. Kumasi ebi woho. Takwa ebi woho. Ninyina aban asizi.
Ana mo de cohort.
No, yenye poor party.
Mo de cohort.
Ye dia cohort.
How many years in?
Oh, just last year, you know, almost say, we lost the case. But we'll package our and go back to court again.
Okay.
Maybe we need elections no pay. Me best you be kwa share answer na be 2020 election because me kai say former President John Dramani Mahama okay in the sessional address of 2015 and 2016 or can say opinion for abihunu concerning our property, and then he has referred the matter to the Attorney General, and they went. Nothing came out of it. Inti, me.
Who win election? I for appeal.
Oh, I'll go for appeal, and then before you be call Congress, general elections, no, you be share documents, no bill.
Daben elections.
Oh, Marka shall say dear court. Inti this court no. 13, 14, 15, just still better we are seminal. Into we are seminal, depending on the session COVID-19, the best social distance, no, say, bet me I congregate here, intimate congregate here, a region and now we move from constituency, no, depending on the protocols I see and observe, no, mean plan B, plan A, plan C, in a pipeline. So by all this, we'll go to Congress latest by June. Into a just election campaign by the 3 months. Campaign pa because me kaipa last election no 3 months then me ni akra me flag bearer baby or wow flag bearer me the national officer me the flag bearer from the one to the end Hajia Hamdatu me yes sir because me commitment is to the party ye call congress me support you crate say me catch us say ye call congress support me one way no only go from the mid debit me I have to work for the party and for the flag bearer the party delegates have decided on because ube join party and our party nesa we say oh nana de or on the flag bearer na me support
they
won't party no me have been consistent from 1996 kopemene ye ko congress nesa me support you 1999 me support Ibrahim one way
Ibrahim Mahama.
Oh, says Ibrahim Mahama, lawyer Ibrahim Mahama or Tamale.
Okay.
One winnie and a Hagan winnie. I worked with Hagan till the end of.
Where about supporting why? I've agreed to be supporting.
No, the issue is that I'm contesting for the chairmanship. And you'll be a cry.
Make us a weep, pim. Me contesting for chairman Nekrana Bisamia. Whoever in my heart I believe can the job. I'll tell you. Me lose one, me lose.
That is the issue we are facing as a party. One with the mention no. Obi or why be as a me pe I come Green Street. Or no pe me. On pe I come Green Street. The ends justified say we are and I ye abanu we are.
Afi no hu de o.
Necessary nipa nyina ye to this all national officers, all constituency officers, all regional officers must support the candidate that was chosen by the delegates of the party. Mr. Sana mean Yamadi. 2015, 16-year call elections. I mean, support Samia. When she lost, even those claiming some supporting Greece, one didn't said me didn't the end. That is party loyalty.
Party first.
Party first.
CPP first.
Yes, that is it.
Hajia, we kwano na be kwakoya so. E na ka kire Ghana for when it comes to the CPP.
Answer na meka about CPP no. As I say mean sana for. Unse me ba inside na me share me mask. You see from eneno me ko nima market. Me hu say the compliance no. Omo ye social distance no na mask no mo hye no any COVID-19 destabilize the whole world no yem bombo dia and follow the protocols because a young kasa ye because one protective ho a na se bibi benya wa enye aban ana enye wo party because COVID-19 no ade ama masua mu pa no se any particular any tribal ana religious bia nje nyina yemboa na COVID-19 no enu anu abrase me bompa so say by the end of this month no na yetimi etutu enum yi ye court asem no yetimi wi na yetimi akọ ye National Congress nti mefa wa fide so apa CPP for achọ say omonya abotre bibia e ya abotre ena nyame nso encha de case no ekita no inshallah CPP will be victorious sana mekano
okay
na in fire to mapa afra elected officers are whosoever becomes the chairman, the general secretary, the flag bearer.
We should support.
I sitting here will give my support to anybody. Sana misume expect say me win ya obiya be support na build the party. That is
Hajia, you seems to attract a lot of people because we say for Charles is okay, please tell Hajia that because of her I am joining CPP. This is my number, the number she should contact me, please. I want to be a part of CPP. 0545 228 032. Another one, and so okay, please. I need Hajia's contact. In fact, Kwame Nkrumah Ketwa number moment to one ke de ama Hajia she will call you.
Media means so some di me number betu jaw.
Any for number to join
054 671 3550
3550 054
7
from Abefa.
Mefa. Nansen kwa ye chiri me nda wo.
Oh yes, CPP adwuma nko a.
Papa me
I think you should do more media appearance because your way of talking and in fact
me ko break kakra.
Do more of media engagement. Sabi obi no so kan ya de shekane aduase. Get the people on board. Get more youth. Maybe little advice about media ama aboa ama CPP etimi agina so. Let the youth become more vibrant. But if one the omutrimo the omuko we baba go see ndum dia ya kai Dr. Kwabena Sakara ne hwa
me number media dia na one for start somewhere but me was studio me nyiwie mu ntwen kakra ma me.
Hajia, please let's get the youth, move them with CPP. And Yamaya even 10 years, 15 years, 20 years ago now. Still, we will make impact with the youth.
Inshallah.
Long live CPP. Long live Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I am a Kwame Nkrumah student, but I'm an MPP member. Who knows?
You got a change of mind.
Maybe one day. When I see some Munya Obia, we are powerful.
Oh, you see, you Obia, we are powerful. Energy, and how be bois. Mebununa anka energy da
anka sa Jack o say the yenko CPP ana CPP no, but of course we can rethink because after all yeah the MPP aba the NDC aba the MPP aba the NDC aba so of a second Yami Shira pass here for happy 98.9